All right, let's see how today's stream goes because I'm a little bit nervous because this is an entirely new setup that I've got going on right now. I'll actually be showing you a picture of the setup I have right now. So I just want to make sure that everything is fine. How is the audio? How is the video? Everything. I want to know the whole deal, guys. So if you're watching this on your mobile phone or on your desktop, if you're on your desktop, the live chat should be on the right side of the video. If you're watching this on your mobile phone, the live chat button should be towards the bottom of this video. So first off, hey, let me know, guys. This should be like 100. I see 100%. This looks crisp, awesome, and clear. All right, guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. All right. Hey, Anup, Aman, and Manav, and Asif, and Daksh Entrepreneur, and we also have Jack Brown in the house, Sayed, Priyank Jan, Abhishek Sarkar. We have Trinab Singh, Tom Shivers, Nirav Patel. My wife is in the room as well. Hello, wifey. We also have E-Star again. Hey, guys, amazing. Lovely to see all the regulars here, as always. Thank you. Keep these comments coming. Let's bring up the energy in this room, guys. Let's bring up the energy in this room. So there's a lot of things I want to share with you guys today, and the first thing I want to share with you is the nightmare that I've been having for the past couple of days, which goes to show that challenges never end. All right, even in my stage, even in my business, I still face challenges on a day-to-day basis, and this is something that you guys got to see actually on because we were doing these live streams, so you got to see those challenges. But on the background, in every business that you do, you always have these little challenges that keep going on. So whenever you see a big business, right, whenever you see a small or a small or a medium or a big business, whenever you see any business that's doing well, consider that they have actually had to face a lot of challenges to reach that certain stage, and they continue doing so. Well, in my case, my computer, my main machine had died down yesterday, actually the day before that. Then I'd gone to an Apple service repair center yesterday to give it to them, and then they basically told me like in a couple of hours it should be done, and they were trying to basically put up the OS inside the system again, but that completely failed. So yesterday we had those issues. You guys faced those issues because we had those streaming difficulties last night. And today, actually, I decided to just change everything, just put in my like work shoes, and then I just went over to just first off, I talked to the Apple support guys who were actually handling my laptop, and they were like, they'll take another like I don't know week or so to troubleshoot, to diagnose the entire problem, and then they'll send over the report to Apple. It's going to come back a big mess, but I don't want to bore you with all the details. But what happened in the end was I decided like I cannot give my audience another poor experience on stream, so I decided to just get myself a fresh new computer. That's right. We've got ourselves a fresh new computer, and it's basically an iMac. Let me show you the entire setup right now. So this is what I have going on. I just took this picture like a couple of hours ago, and you see here. You see here? So this is what we're using right now. On top of this PC, I've got my webcam, and then yeah. So this is something new that's going on right now, and because of this issue, I could not spend any time on Nigel's store apart from last night after last night's live stream on my poor old computer, and then I was able to do some little changes, but not much. I wanted to do a lot of optimization, so I'll actually be showing you the things that I've done. And I'll walk you through the entire process because again, whatever I'm doing is going to be so important for you guys because, you know, I'm doing it through experience and what I've learned in the past of running like such a big store now. By the way, guys, I want to show you some interesting things. I wanted to actually connect the phone to this display, but for some reason it wasn't happening. Let me just try this and show you guys if this works or not. Hold on. Who wants to see some Common Panda stats coming your way? Who wants to see what's happening with Common Panda right now? Who wants to see what's coming with Common Panda? Just let me know in the live chat. I'm looking at you guys. I'm looking at you guys. In the live chat, if you want to see the Common Panda stats, just let me know. I'm just trying to open this up so that I can show you guys properly all the nice little stats that we have built in. All right, so let me disconnect this. Connect this again. All right. We have this taken care of. All right, there we go. All right, awesome. So you guys should be able to see my phone now. It's going to be we got a lot of me's coming my way. All right, awesome guys. So how can I show you guys this one? All right, so we have my phone right here. All right, so I'm gonna put this up. I basically just opened up QuickTime and connected my phone using this. So I'm just what I'm going to do is, let me just show my face. So I'm just going to run my phone using my fingers right now, like you normally do, and it's basically streaming to my computer. All right, so I'm going to try this, and I'm going to show you guys the absolute latest numbers. So let's open up Shopify. If you're ready, give me a woohoo! If you're ready, give me a woohoo! Let's do this, guys. Let me show you the Common Panda numbers for today and what's happening right now. Let me just refresh just to see if I've not missed any sales so far. All right, so we have today. This is for yesterday. All right, so yes, today we have gotten $238.72, and the day has just started. As you can see, it's like 5 a.m. right now in 5 a.m. right now in Pacific time, which is our time zone. You see, a chargeback has also come our way a couple of days ago. We'll get this resolved. We actually shipped out this order, but for some reason the customer put up the chargeback. It's our 5th chargeback that we've gotten so far on 5,000 plus orders. Amazing is that, right? Let me show you yesterday, guys, 1.58. So this is almost $1,600 yesterday that we had. And I'm going to show you the ad numbers as well. So right now, this month entirely, we have done a total of, let me show you guys. We have done a total of $33,400. All right, let's just call it $33,400. And yeah, so this is pretty much it. Let me show you the ad numbers right now. So let's refresh this right now so that the latest numbers come up. All right, so we have spent today we spent a total of, you see here, 33.94. We actually spent $33.94 today. And as I showed you guys yesterday, today. So we go here, $238 is what we actually ended up making with spending those $33. Plus we also have $388 that we spent yesterday, as you can see, 29th of June. And what did we make? We made a total of $1,580. Awesome, right? So these are the latest numbers I want to show you guys. So that's pretty much it. Now let's move our focus on to Urban Sigma, because that is the I'll be actually revealing the entire numbers of the month and how much we spent on the month in total. But yeah, all right, guys, by the way, yeah, I missed something important. All right, so you see, if you remember one of my previous videos, I had talked about the EOQ effect. All right, so this is why I want to show you this month's stats actually. So you see here in the middle phase, in the early phase of the month, we had a lot of like high bars. You see here from like 1st to the 6th, we had a lot of like about $1,000, $1,500 to $2,000. But then we had all this consolidation. I told you guys EOQ effect, so you have to reduce your budgets and reduce your testing. But then towards the end of the month, you see here the fluctuation starts to happen. Like these numbers seem to go up and down, up and down. That's because like the EOQ effect basically starts to dwindle down. And you see here from 28th, the numbers actually started to pick up. We almost did like $2,000 on 28th, and on 29th we did $1,600. And today also seems like we should hit 15, 16, at least $100. And so yeah, the EOQ effect is going away, guys. So you can actually continue your testing right now. All right. So Hemant asks, you've said the time zone to PST. Yep, correct. The time zone of my ad account and of my Shopify store are both Pacific time. And for what do you call it? For Nigel, the thing is different actually, because we said the time zone is specific on the Shopify store, but the ad account I wanted to set for Pacific, but it ended up being Indian Standard Time. So anyways, let's focus on Urban Sigma right now. If you're excited, let's get started with this entire thing here. So there's a lot of optimization things I want to teach you guys today. So what do I do after I've gotten a sale, right? So I told you guys, first off, I duplicated those things. Now, because we did not get a sale, by the way, guys. If you've been thinking that we got a sale, we did not get a sale for Urban Sigma yesterday, but I actually managed to close the ads sooner because first off, I'll actually show my face for this. All right, so I actually felt bad because I didn't want Nigel to lose a lot of money, because thing is that we have got so many people. I'll actually show you the Lucky Orange recordings too. I installed Lucky Orange on Nigel's store, and I was looking at the people who are coming to our store. Like 80 to 90% people who were coming to the store were you guys. right? So first off, the pixel was getting completely blown away. Secondly, pretty much everybody was on the like engraver that machine engraver machine page. So I pretty much copying and pasting. So I'm pretty sure like over like 100 200 people of you guys, like you ran those ads trying to get your sales. I hope that like some of you got the sales of the engraver when you ran those ads. But yeah, when you have so many people suddenly advertising that same product, things don't tend to go well. But if it were me, if I had that sort of like budget, because I do, I can actually weather those sort of ups and downs. But for Nigel, because he's a young kid, he's just starting off. He saw his first success, so he's pumped up. But I didn't want to waste his money on something that I've shown to the entire world, and then everybody else is promoting that product. So I actually ended up pausing most of those campaigns. I've actually reduced the budget on those engrave machine ads quite a bit now. So what I want to show you guys is that I've actually started a retargeting ad, because that is something you don't want to miss out, especially if you have driven like over 100 clicks using your targeting campaigns. I'll actually be showing you the retargeting ad that I set up. I actually published it just 10 minutes ago, right? Just before starting this live stream. So I'll be sharing you guys that aspect. Oh my God, I see so many people still talking about GST. Hey guys, I've talked about GST a lot of times in the past. You can just watch my GST video. You definitely need to contact your local chartered accountant. You need to register a company. Like, it's the same old like banter that I'm doing. So guys, watch those videos, do your research. Anybody who wants to help out, like who knows about GST, please help out SD Dev inside the live chat here. He seemed to be asking the GST question over and over again. All right, so let's move on to the next part of this. So I want to show you the optimization that I did. I want to show you Lucky Orange, and I actually want to show you some tweaks that I made inside the product description, which I think if we were running the ads properly, would have had like a huge impact in the future, like going forward. So I want to show you what changes I did, so that in your products, in your tests, you know what to do once you've gotten that sale, right? So this is going to be exciting stuff, because this is something that a lot of people struggle with. Once you've gotten your sale, what do you do next, right? So let's talk about this right now. I want to share my screen with you guys. All right, so we have this right now going on. So first off, I started another product campaign just before like the entire like laptop thing happened, before I went to buy this new computer. I actually started the 3D brace ad as well. It spent about 100 rupees so far, and it's gotten like 4 clicks. So still like the cost per click is decent for here. I'll keep this running for just a bit. But then I want to show you the retargeting ad that is set up first off. So what you want to do is go to all tools and then go to audiences. So let me just show you how this entire thing plays out. How I created the audience, I'll be showing you. And I'll also show you the numbers of that audience and everything else. Come on, people. All right, so you see here, so we've got engraver visitors, not buyers. This is the audience that I created. All right, so I want to show you the audience that I created. Let's click on edit to show you what I created actually. So basically what you want to do is include people who meet any of the following criteria. And then you've got people who visit specific web pages. What I did was in the past 4 days. All right, so because it's a high ticket product, some people take a few more days. I wanted to do 7 days, but let's just keep it for 4 days for now. But people who visited specific web pages in the past 4 days, URL contains engrave. All right, because the URL inside like urbansigma.com, this URL, it actually contains engrave, right? So this is what I put inside the custom audience right here, and excluded the purchase in the past 30 days, called this the engraver visitors, not buyers, 4 days. And then that's pretty much it. So once that audience was created, I actually started the ad. The ad actually started like a minute ago, just as we were starting this call. So let me just show you that. All right, you see here the engrave. So this is the ad that I've actually started running. What I did was the first what do you call it, the ad set that we had created for engrave. All right, this did not use the existing ad post, so we had actually created the ad post, right? If you remember, the first ad set we had launched for engrave, so I basically duplicated that one, because what this ended up doing was it ended up creating a new ad and I just basically created the same, used the same video. Let me show you the retargeting ad that I've done here. So you see here, did life get in the way? How about a 10% extra discount on a laser engraving machine? Use the coupon FB10 off. All right. Then we have urbansigma.com/engrave and all the other cool things right here. So I haven't actually created that discount coupon because I just started doing this. So let me just do create the discount coupon for all you guys. If you give discount coupons, guys, you have to actually create it. So I'm going to create the FB10 off discount coupon right now. What's the discount code right here? FB10 off. All right. So let's call this FB10 off. I'm still getting used to this keyboard here. Let's give a 10% discount. Entire order. That's pretty much it. All right. So active from today, no limits, applicable on all products. So if you launch like 50 other products, you can use the same discount code so that people get that FB10 off discount code. And basically the same video ad, guys, the same video ad, just the what do you call it? This link description here, the newsfeed link description, this changed to limited stock, get yours today. That's it, right? So this is the retargeting the ad that I'm using. I've just kept a budget of $5, right? So this $5 budget, I'm going to see what happens here. We should have a few people who get who are going to get to see this ad. A few of you, like my followers, will also get to see this ad if you're from the US, because this is only targeting the US right now. And basically, let me just show you the ad set as well. So how the ad set is built up. So you've got the name of the product. USRT means retargeting one. Again, the conversion is going to be website purchase conversion. All right. And then the budget of $5 right here. And then this is the custom audience, engraver, visitor, not buyers, 4 days, right? And we have all right. So this is pretty much it, right? So edit placements, mobile and everything else remains the same, 2365, gender all. So somebody just said I made a mistake with this one, with the name of this. So what have I kept the name? FB10FF. All right. So let's just keep the name FB10FF inside this. What do you call it? Let's change this to FB10FF. All right. Save. Thanks for bringing it to my attention, Adi and Ashik. All right, so there you go. So I've just updated this as well, so this should work. All right, so I want to show you the next thing that I did. All right, is of course this is something I did last night. So I basically installed the Lucky Orange app, and they have a 7-day free trial. And I'm going to delete it, of course, before we end the challenge. But this is a 7-day free trial of the app, and as you can see, live visitors, like pretty much all of the people right now are like here are my followers basically. Like I'm not advertising to Germany or China or France, or these are pretty much all my followers right now. And these are the recordings right here. So I was looking at a lot of recordings last night, and I actually figured out a lot of different things that were happening with this product page. And this is what I recommend you guys do as well, right? So Lucky Orange shows you visitor recordings and live visitor recordings. So for example, let me show you some guy from India right now. All right, so we always have some people from India. So we have this guy from Bangalore. He's been on the site for like 17 minutes. It's his 5th visit so far. I'm telling you guys, we have like pretty much 90% of all the visitors to this store have so far been like my followers so far. So let's check this out. We can actually see live what he's doing right now. So where is his mouse? Let's see if he scrolls or does something. He's pretty much, I think he's watching the live stream as we're talking. So he's probably disappeared right now. All right. So anyways, so you can actually watch visitor recordings and then make conscious decisions on how to make like what sort of changes to make. The first thing you'll see that I made the change was $199.95. I changed the price point. The reason I did this was because I noticed that a lot of people were just, as soon as the price was being displayed, they were exiting the store, right? So I saw about 10 such recordings, and then I realized that we have to reduce the price point slightly. So that made me realize that. And once I did that, so I started noticing that a few more people were actually then scrolling down. Then after scrolling down, I noticed a few more things that, like, because all of this was like, this was a video and this was like pure text, then I added this image right here, because otherwise it was pretty boring. All right. Then I added this image. Again, this image I created using Canva, by the way, guys. You can create images like this using Canva. I basically just took screenshots from the video and then uploaded it to Canva and then dragged it onto the canvas, and then boom, that's pretty much it. You see here, this is the same Canva font that we use for the Urban Sigma Urban Word font as well, right? So this is what I did. And these are the the changes that I recommend you make, like use images inside your product description. It makes things look better because people are coming from social platform, right? People are coming to your store from Facebook or Instagram or wherever, but those are all social platforms. So there you go. So this is what I recommend you do. First off, you test off your prices and then you like add some images to your description. Make sure you test the description as well. Change up the elements up and down. And then you see here, I actually did some other interesting thing because we did not have like a Velio app for giving out coupons. So I set up this sort of like description right here. Bravo, your attention span needs to be applauded. You just code a secret deal giving you an additional 10% off. Use this discount code at checkout, and this is the discount code. So yeah, this is something that like these are the kind of things that I would do in order to see like how people are more interacting. Like I would then if this was so these kind of tests are much more easier to run when you have a low ticket product, because like your budgets are lower and then you don't have to wait around so long to get a sale. But in terms of high ticket products, because like Nigel is on a budget, so I don't want to spend all his money in testing all of these things. So it's better to just test out like low ticket items with Nigel. But again, goes to show like even a new store can get you like a $200 plus sale if a person trusts your store enough, right? So all these elements do matter on your store. And the other thing I want to talk about is like, all these decisions are all data based, right? So I was actually looking at all the data, what was happening, like, and I was not looking at like you guys who were actually visiting from Lucky Orange. I was actually looking at the actual visitor recordings, like from people who are from Facebook. Like you can see the source Facebook. So I used to look at the source, whether it's Facebook or not. And then I used to look at the location, whether it's United States or not. And then I used to go inside and look at the visitor recordings, right? So that I know that those are people who clicked on the ad and then reached on this page right here. So, after looking at a lot of these recordings, you can start to figure out like when people leave, when people scroll up or down, and what makes people tick, what makes people click add to cart, and all the other good stuff. So lets you make some amazing decisions, right? So remember all of those things, right? So remember all of those things when you are running your store, because when you get a sale, then you want to optimize your landing page. And the landing page, this is it, guys. So you have to start thinking about your product description as your landing page, right? Like we have in like, internet marketing, you've got those sales pages. So this is basically a landing page. You've got the images that describe your product. You've got this description that describes what you're selling right now. And you just have a few seconds to convince the person to make that purchase on your store. It's much more easier when you have a low ticket item, but still, like high ticket items also work, right? You just need to have a slightly higher budget for that. All right. So after Lucky Orange, the other thing that I would do would be to install the Velio app. All right. Now, because like Nigel is the admin of the store, and because like Velio is like a paid app, so only owners can actually approve those like paid apps, installing them on the store. So actually that's something that Nigel will have to do. In fact, I'll just tell him on tomorrow's call. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give Nigel a list of like steps that he needs to do next, and on the basis of that, he's going to take the next few steps so that he can actually take the store that we've built so far, take the branding elements that we have done so far, and then start off on his own. Because see, in the end, it is his store. He needs to actually execute these strategies. Right now I'm doing them, but he needs to actually learn them and execute them on his own, because only then he'll be able to grow his store on his own, right? So that's always important. So that is about Velio. The other thing that I would do would be to actually install an abandoned checkout app, because right now we only have like Lucky Orange and MailChimp and Oberlo. Lucky Orange I installed like last night after the live stream. MailChimp and Oberlo we had from the beginning, but we also need we can actually remove advanced cash on delivery from India. So what we actually need is like an abandoned checkout plus. That app works really well, or you could also use Recart. Recart is also an app that does really well. So even though like the messenger functionality of Recart won't be available, like the pre-checked messenger won't be there, because it's only available for pages that were created, like Facebook pages that were created before October 2017, right? Like or on October 2017. So this page, like for Urban Sigma, this was created like this month. So that pre-check won't work, but at least the abandoned checkout emails will work. So the next step would be to, of course, install the abandoned checkout emails and set those up, and then to set up your customer facing emails, and then finally, like you can start testing the upsells, right? Then it comes to the upsells. So then what you have to do is just try to find out which products go with which product, and then try to either use the frequently bought together app or use the in-cart upsell. So just to give you an example, right? So this is the product. I was actually trying to test out this one as well. I was just preparing a list of images, but then I had to go to purchase the computer. So that got left in the middle, but this is the one I was actually setting up today. So the adjustable knee brace, as you can see the description, again I was setting the images and everything else up. You see here the description. So this is actually shipped from the US. They've got a US shipping as well, so free and fast 7-day shipping. And then you see here all the images in order, features and everything else. So I like to use images in description, makes it for a much better read for people as well who are browsing on your store. And that's pretty much it. So these are the next few changes you should do. Like in this case, like a 3D adjustable knee brace, like what would be the upsell? Let me show you guys. So if I go back here, you see here we have one more product that's pretty similar, like the Aero Cushion Arch Support. So this is something I would actually pitch as an upsell. If somebody added this product to cart, I would use the in-cart upsell to either do two things. The first I would try would be, hey, add one more adjustable knee brace to your order, right? That's something I would try. The other thing I would try would be this one, Aero Cushion Arch Support. Again, the app that I'm talking about is called In-Cart Upsell. Let me just show you guys the apps that I'm talking about so that, for some of you who are absolutely new to this, being visual is much more important. So the first one I'm talking about is In-Cart Upsell. See here, in-cart upsell by awesome software. So this is the one I recommend for for showing upsells inside your cart once a person has added the product to cart. This is something I use on Common Panda as well. And the next one I'm talking about is of course Velio for showing off your discounts, right? So you want to use the Velio app. Again, this one is also paid. They've got a free trial for 7 days, but they also have like $15 a month is the pricing for this one. So Velio is again something you could try. If you're not fond of in-cart upsell, then try frequently bought together. All right, frequently bought together. And this is something I used to use on Common Panda. It worked decently well, but then I moved on to in-cart upsell, and that did much better for me. But you could, of course, try this. It might work on your store. See, it's never written in stone that what works best for me will work best for you. That's why I want to give you these options so that you know that there are other things out there. If let's say you install in-cart upsell, that's not working for you, well, you install frequently bought together. Right? So you have to test these things. Again, guys, it all comes down to testing and optimization. And these are a few things, I'm giving you these suggestions one by one. I hope you are taking notes, guys. It's very important. Just take out a piece of pen and paper and start taking notes, guys. Very important what I'm talking about. You can, of course, look back in these videos. If you missed any of these videos, you can, of course, look back in them. I've published them inside the playlists tab of the Flying Start online channel. You can go to playlist, and then it's going to come up as first sales sprint. So you can go inside that playlist. It's going to be published right there. And then you can even view the video in slow motion if you need to. YouTube has those features. But of course, after it's been published, right? So let me just go back to my screen and show you some other things right now. So the next thing that I would do would be to actually set up the abandoned cart, and then of course the upsells. And that's pretty much it, guys. After that, you want to test as many products as you can. So all of those optimization things you should always do once you've found a product that's getting you sales. I would never install apps once I actually start, if I don't see any sales. The only apps I would have installed is I use Zero Up instead of Oberlo, so that would be installed. And I would have MailChimp installed. That's it. Lucky Orange also I would install only then once I have a few sales of a particular product come through, right? Now, because this was a huge product sale that happened, so that's why I installed this one. But otherwise, it's pretty similar to having 10 sales of a $20 product, right? So yeah, so that's the strategy right here for you guys. Once you start getting sales, then you start testing out other products as well. I want to show you the 3D knee brace thing, the ad that is set up right now. So this is the 3D brace. I want to show you the targeting that I've done. So the first one I have gotten done is this one. It uses the targeting of, again, United States all, and then just the knee pad targeting. It's 100,000 people. Perfect. It's a small little audience. So I'm going to target just the knee pad audience right there. And the second one I'm targeting is physical exercise, cycling, engaged shoppers in the knee, right? So I've targeted this kind of combination right here, and this has a potential reach of 570,000 people. Just type in the number one if you're digging this transparency, guys. Just type in the number one if you're digging like whatever I've shown you. I've literally shown you every single thing that I've done on this store, right? So it's like Mahavir says, it's all a process, guys. It's all a process. You start off from the basics. You start off from step number one, and then you keep progressing into step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like I did not install, like, first off, I did not install Lucky Orange before I'd gotten the first sale, right? So that is super important. Like, you don't want to bloat up your store with multiple apps and then have like 50 pop-ups going on and you haven't even like sold a single product. You want your first sale, and then you want to start making those changes and start like basically reinvesting your profits or just putting in more money, because it has at least shown you some promise. So you know that you are on the right track, right? So this is why it's very important, guys. I see a lot of ones coming my way. That's awesome. Thank you, Lovesh, Hero Jat, Vidyanand, Crazyology, Mr. Blue Zen. I see so many of the regulars here right now. That's amazing, guys. That's amazing. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. Thank you for all your support. All right, so this is pretty much the strategy, and then you want to move on to the next products, right? Never stick to one product. You want to start testing other products, like I did for the knee brace. The next one I would want to test is the travel organizer. So, but pretty much the challenge for me was the first sale of setting up a store, and that was done. So, and anyways, like I was pretty pumped to get like a few more sales, but then all these computer issues happened, and my entire like last couple of days have been wasted. So yeah, all the hassle of running around and trying to fix that thing. So I've been actually thrown off my game right now. But the entire steps have been laid out for you guys. At least for the first sale, you know these are the steps you need to take in order to get your first sale, right? So I want to talk to you guys about what's going to happen next, all right? First off, there are a few important things that are going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is a critical day. Tomorrow is day number 7. So first off, we're going to say a big thank you to Nigel. All right. So we're going to get him on the call as well. And we're going to tell him the next steps that he needs to take. So on that call, when I'll be telling Nigel what he needs to do, you have to pay attention, right? The live audience, you guys have to pay attention, because I'll be telling Nigel the next steps, but those are the steps that you also have to take once you get your first sale. All right. So that's going to happen. The next thing that's going to happen is that the entire session is going to be about you. All right. I'm going to be taking on your questions. I'm going to be doing a complete Q&A where I'll be actually revealing, like not revealing, but I'll be just sharing my screen and trying to explain as much as I can. And I'll be taking on actual questions from the live chat audience. So if you have actually missed any of the live streams so far, if you're watching this as a recording and you don't visit the live streams, tomorrow's a chance to actually get to ask me questions. So make sure you show up live. Plus, tomorrow, we're actually finishing out the launch special offer on Dropship Theme. We had a lot of support. Thank you so much for all you guys who actually got the Dropship Theme. For all those who haven't, well, tomorrow is the final day to get it. We are removing the launch special pricing. I am not one of those marketers who says something that pricing goes away and then doesn't. Like for my Flying Start ecom, I had actually upped it up from $297 to $497 earlier. For this as well, I'm going to up it up from $99 to $129, and that's going to be the regular price. So if you don't want to miss out on that offer, then you have to get on board either today or tomorrow. All right. So that's what I want to talk about. We got BNW saying, "Hi Rito, please call my name Prem Kumar." Hey Prem Kumar, how's it going, Prem Kumar? You must be proud of Salman Khan. So we got E-Star in the house. Woohoo! So if you're excited about the Q&As, just say excited. Just type in the word excited if you're excited about the Q&A. I'm going to just literally after I'm going to finish up the talk with Nigel in about 5 minutes. We can all say him thank you, and then he's going to take over and run with the store. And then I'm going to be completely devoting my focus to you guys. All right. So you guys are my priority tomorrow. So make sure you show up live, guys. Make sure you show up live. And and I'll be taking on your questions. It's going to be amazing, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this little session of like the things you have to do after you get your first sale, like some optimization techniques, retargeting, and all the other good stuff. So make sure to do that. And then, of course, it moves on to like product testing, product after product after product, until you find a small, decent, and blockbuster winners. It does take a bit of budget and a bit of patience, but that's what dropshipping is all about. Because once you get that, well, I showed you the common panda numbers. Those are the kind of numbers you'll have. So, like, again, hashtag no income guarantees, guys. Please don't sue me because I said that you're going to make a lot of money. That's not going to happen if you actually don't put in the hard work, and if you actually don't put in the perseverance, patience, and discipline that's required to execute these kind of strategies. So make sure you follow those, like, the strategies laid out in front of you. All right, how my mind works is laid out in front of you. Now it's your turn, guys. It's your turn to make it happen. Make me proud. I want you to be my next success story. Make me proud. All right. So again, thank you so much for being here. Day number 6 is a wrap. Until next time. Okay. Tata. Bye bye.